Hello, I'm Tiffany and I am going to today go over some things that I purchased or that were gifted to me that have been really helpful for having a breast surgery mastectomy. This is my second mastectomy. I had one last year, and at that point I was pregnant and I went straight to implant at time, and it was a really hard recovery. Pregnancy aside, it was a really painful recovery. And then I just had surgery. Today's Tuesday, and I just had surgery this last Friday on the same side because unfortunately the cancer came back, and I had the implant removed and I went flat and didn't have anything done with the lymph nodes this time. Last year I did, and so it's been a very simple, way easier, less painful recovery. And I'm feeling great right now. And so before today, I'm actually getting ready to get my drain out. But before we go do that, I wanted to record this quick video to kind of share with you, maybe you're going to have surgery, or maybe someone you know is going to have surgery and you want to like purchase something that'd be helpful for them. I'm going to go over some things that I have that have been great essentials for this surgery. So the first thing is a Hulu subscription. We had Netflix and Amazon Prime before, but we did end up just like purchasing Hulu just because we don't have cable. And so if you have cable, it'll be fine, probably. But, you know, I'm spending a lot more time sitting in front, sitting around. You know, I can't cook, can't clean, can't lift, can't take care of the girls. This time I will do a little tiny bit, not picking anything up, but a little time more things around the house. But last year, like none at all. And so just a lot of time sitting in front of the TV. And so just having some more options or movies people like, that is helpful. So last year we borrowed a very large like reclining electric chair, and I slept in that for like a solid month because you cannot sleep on your surgery side, and I'm a side sleeper, and you obviously can't sleep on your stomach, and so you kind of just have to like sleep sitting at, like laying on your back, which is kind of hard, maybe a tiny bit to one side if you have a good side like I did and do. But I slept on that and it was comfortable, but I didn't want to borrow that again. It just was so big and I didn't think I would need it as long. So, and it was one of those electric chairs that you can like recline it's like a nice remote, and you recline all the way back almost flat. And then when you recline forward, you keep going, and it like actually helps you stand up without like having too much help. It's very helpful. But so instead of borrowing that this year, we bought this from Amazon, and I can probably link it. It is a multi-position wedge system for whole body comfort and support pillow. Contour, we support you for life. And so it comes with like 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. And then you can configure them in all of these different ways. And right here, this is the way I have been sleeping, right there. And it's been wonderful. We just like put it on our bed. And then it also, it folds up really nice. I have it sitting next to me, but it folds up in just kind of like this nice like shape right here all together. And so it doesn't like take up too much room. I brought it out here, but I usually have it folded up. So that's been wonderful. I'm not going to take you in there, but the next thing is we bought something for the shower that converts the shower head so that you could like I don't know what it's called, but it's like extendable, so you could like take the shower head and like bring it to you to shower, because you can't get when you have the drain in, you can't get that site wet, and then for a while you can't sit in water, or you can't let water run right over your incision site. And so you did like sponge bath, and it was helpful when I had hair last year for my surgery. This year, you know, I don't have long hair, and so washing my hair, I just use dry shampoo right now. It's pretty easy. But if you have hair, having something like that, which you can pick up, like we've got ours from Meyer, and it's really helpful. If you have a dog, it's like easy to help bathe your dog, or if you have kids, it's like, I don't know why we didn't always have it in the bathroom, but it's wonderful. Okay, another thing my husband bought me, which is adorable, is this little rose gold bell. He bought this last year, and so I can I'm not gonna ding it because I'm sure he'll come over here, but I can like hit it, and it's mostly a cute thing, and he'll like come in like, what do you need? And often I just do it for a kiss because I think he's just so sweet. So right now I'm wearing this lanyard that the hospital gave me after my surgery on Friday, and it says Rural Cancer Center, University of Michigan Medicine, and attached to it by a safety pin is my bulb drain. And so this is coming out of me like under my right where my rib cage. It's like stitched in, and I'm getting it removed today. So excited. And every couple hours we have to like drain it and like measure it, and then once it's to a certain measurement, we get it removed. but it takes out the excess fluids in my body. And so it is quite annoying to like, because you just always have it on you. And so having a lanyard is wonderful, just safety pin. You also can just safety pin it to your shirt. That's really helpful. But this is really cool too. My husband bought this for me. Let's see if I can put it on here. It is, he got this from Etsy, and it is, they have lots of different options. You can get robes, but this is like a little gray, like hooded shirt, but inside of it has sewn pockets. And so I can like stuff my drain in there. So like for instance, yesterday we went out to a store super fast and I didn't want to wear this lanyard and have this drain just like very visible. I stuffed it in there and like you couldn't even tell. And it just kind of keeps it out of the way. And so I only have one drain, but if you have surgery on both sides, you will have more than one. And so this does have pockets on both sides. So very helpful. And the fact that it's a zip up is really helpful because it's my next thing is, grab them down here, but button up shirts. So I'm wearing one right now, and this is one I got last year, just like a button up short sleeve shirt. It's summer right now. Make sure though, like here is another one, this is the black one, but make sure that they are not sheer. So this one's almost sheer, but you don't have to wear like a camisole or a tank top under it because you're not most likely going to be able to like lift your arm and like get into a tank top or a camisole to wear under your clothes. You're not going to want to do that. And so if you did want to like dress up a little bit, it needs to be like thick enough like this one so that it's not see-through, you know. I purchased a couple of these like from Old Navy and then a couple from thrift stores just like over the last year as I've like seen them in the store. Last year I only had like just two like short sleeve ones, and so honestly I didn't really get dressed every day and like didn't really do my hair or makeup. But this year, since I have more options and I just am like feeling better, I've been every single day getting dressed, doing my makeup, and like putting on like a button down instead of wearing PJs all day. So I probably have 5 or 6 sets now of button down PJs. These I believe are from Target, and they have like matching shorts that go with them. I also have some that have like matching pants. Super helpful. Again, same reason with button down. Someone can help you like get into it and button it up instead of putting it over your head. You're not going to want to put anything over your head. So very helpful. And then another like front closure thing is like front closure sports bras. And so these have like a zipper. These were purchased on Amazon. I think I have 6 of these now, one of every color. And just over the last year, I've just ended up just wearing them kind of for like everyday t-shirt bras throughout the year. But last year when I went straight to implant, a big important thing was like compression. And so I needed to like make sure my like chest was compressed. And so these were really helpful, and then I like went down a size to make sure they were tight enough. And then also same thing, you're not going to want to put a sports bra over your head or a bra over your head or like fuss with like closing it in the back. And so having something that you can like put your arms in and then zip up in the front is very, very helpful. And I will try to link these as well. They were not very expensive. They came in like 3 packs, I think. I think what else? Oh yes. This is just extra. I mean, everyone has probably, most people have like tons of fuzzy blankets, but I just think fuzzy blankets are just necessary just for feeling good, especially when you're inside in air conditioning, and they're just soft against your skin. And so fuzzy blanket, this one was a gift and I love it. Love the color too. This was a gift from my mother-in-law, and it is a pillow that has Velcro right there. I can undo the whole thing. And this is for your seat belt. And so I used this last year for like a month when I came home from the hospital, and this year it's going to be back in the Jeep after this video. But just because the seat belt goes over your chest, it's just you wrap it around your seat belt, and it just like adds that little extra comfort and protection. And it's cute. Okay, and this next thing is a pillow. So this was also a gift from a friend who sent me on Amazon, and especially if you have your surgery on both sides, you can kind of like do this and like wrap yourself and like lay down like this. It has a little pocket you could put your drain in if you want. It's also like you could take the cover off to wash it. But very helpful. Any kind of pillow. I'm using like all of my pillows in the house, especially at night when I get all set up, to kind of like lift my arm and rest my arm on. So I make sure I got everything. Okay, yep, so that's kind of everything I wanted to mention. Hope this was helpful to you. And good luck if you're having a surgery, or it's really sweet if you're watching this video to help someone else. I hear my baby crying, so I'll have my husband help her. But again, thank you all, and thank you all for your prayers and encouragement for me for this recovery. Okay, so I forgot to talk about this, so I'm gonna add this to the end of my video real quick. But another thing that's been so helpful is HelloFresh. So we got some gift cards from Paul's office, his old work, and also I just like had signed up last year, but it's been so helpful for like quick meals in the evening. These are like this is like my cookbook of all the different meals we've had. We've like had quite a lot. So yeah, so it comes with all the ingredients you need to make like really delicious food. And then let me put this around, kind of like breaks down the steps of how to prepare it, and like gives you like the calorie count and like how long it takes. But it's been so helpful, and it's also like it's something Paul can make, I can make quickly, and they are so delicious. So HelloFresh, if you want to get that for yourself, or maybe get a gift card for a friend who's going through something like this.